Well, we are back again. Here we go. We've got Joshua Courtright with me.
Hello.
And I don't know much about what he's doing, but one thing I do know, he has room 6. Now, that could mean anything. That could be a hotel room 6, a motel room 6, a recording room 6. So, Joshua, what is it?
It is a YouTube channel about the local music scene and the people that make it, and as well as the venues that make it. I interview musicians, and I do
Well, you do
reviews.
what I do.
Basically, I want to be you when I grow up. Yes.
Well, that could be a little difficult because I'm female and you're male, but what's going on in the world today probably won't make any difference anymore.
Well, aside from that, I also review people's their music and live shows. So it's a way for me to still be in the scene after doing music in town for over a decade. And the last time a band broke up, I said, I'm kind of done for now. I think I'm going to try to see what else I can do to help the local scene. And then I started the YouTube channel, and then COVID.
So you have a YouTube channel.
I do.
So it's not only YouTube that has YouTube. You now have YouTube.
YouTube.
Is it goes under local YouTube or what? How is that put out there?
Well, basically, I have the channel. The best way to find it is Room 6 LV, like Las Vegas. Just Google that, and it'll bring up various social media things, including my YouTube channel. And if you also just go to YouTube and search for Room 6 LV. Unfortunately, I didn't know this. There's a horror movie called Room 6, which is apparently got a lot of YouTube channels, so it always pops up first if you just type Room 6.
Oh.
So that was
fun.
So
you've got to type in Room 6 LV. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
But once you're there...
But what?
Pardon me?
But what?
But once you're there...
I'm just playing with him. I just want to see his reaction.
It's all good. By the way,
because he's very straightforward. So I'm gonna change the robot right here.
It's okay.
Make you laugh a little bit because he keeps saying it's okay. Or I know it's okay. I'm so bad.
Anybody that's seen one of my interviews knows that this is not how I am when I'm interviewing people. So
you just
I'm
dressed
trying to be polite.
Did you dress? Did you dress up for me today?
Yeah,
kind of.
A little bit,
yeah.
But to answer your opening question, like what is Room 6 really? Why is it Room 6? I have 6 rooms in my house, and the room with the guitar wall that the people perform in front of when they perform is the 6th room.
So you actually do everything in your house?
Yes, I interview them in my kitchen, because what do you do when you go to someone's house? You hang out in their kitchen, you talk.
I don't know what I do.
Maybe you drink.
Usually I'm invited to a cocktail party, and I'm in their dining room. I hope.
There has been drinking on the channel, but I interview them in the kitchen.
What do you mean there has been? Or is there still?
Oh, there's still.
So he says has been. It's not a has been at all.
No.
They're still drinking on set. Cool. Well, I got a bar behind me, so I can't complain, can I?
No. But yeah, the kitchen is where the talking happens, and then up in Room 6 is where any music might happen.
Yes.
And people seem to like it.
People love it, probably. Yeah. So what's the name of your show? Is it called Room 6?
Yes.
So it's Room 6, at Room 6, in Room 6, it's Room 6. And so when you interview, who do you interview? I
have interviewed, aside from just local bands, I've also interviewed record label owners, Josh Coots from Mixtape Records. I'm working on interviewing, say...
I think he's promoting his show on my show.
That is the point.
Well, hang on a second.
Welcome to Room 6.
Hang on a second. Let's disqualify Room 6.
Okay.
No, I'm teasing you.
She's joshing me.
I'm joshing you, yeah, I definitely am. So you interview all these people. How long have you been interviewing? Would you say you're good at interviewing?
I'd say...
Because now he's going to really get the other side of me that probably none of you have ever seen.
Bring it.
Bring it on.
I'd say I'm good at what I do. I don't necessarily know if I'm good at what you do.
Well, you do what you do, and I do what I do.
Mm-hmm.
So may the twain never meet.
So many a slip between a cup and a lip.
Many a slip between a cup and a lip. Oh, he's now being saucy. But that, I think, well, there's many slips between cups and lips anyway. That's why we have dribbles and washing machines, so we can... I'm making him laugh because he was awfully serious. So now we've got you laughing and joking a little bit.
I didn't want to come on and be, the clown when
Well, I don't mind you being a
derail the whole
clown and
thing.
showing yourself up as a clown, and I can be the great lady that.
There you go. But yeah,
No, but
it
I'm
is.
sure your interviewing and my interviewing are totally different in some ways.
Yes.
Because number one, I'm female and I'm English and I've got the voice.
It's all right. It's all right, love.
Is it all right?
It's all right.
Okay, I'm glad he agrees. If he doesn't, it's still going to be there.
But yeah.
How long have you had your show?
Doing it over 3 years now.
Oh, 3 years. Oh, I'm way ahead of you.
You are way ahead of me.
Way ahead of you.
And you literally are like 10 times the amount of subscribers, but I think you also have done it 10 times as long.
Well, I started doing another show called Voices of Tomorrow in 1996. Yeah, we're going back into the 19s. 1996, I did a show, Voices of Tomorrow, for the young kids, and I did that for 16 years. So I'm kind of used to. And the reason I got used to, I just used the first name because I didn't want to give the last name of the young children. And also, you never pre-interview a child or a teenager or anybody. You never pre-interview them because they'll look at you and they say, "Oh, you asked me that yesterday." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Kids say the darndest things.
Well,
yes.
no, they don't. They tell the truth.
Yes.
That's the truth. That was Art Linkletter. The children say the darndest thing. Actually, Art Linkletter, I honoured him at one time with my show.
Right on.
Yeah, I knew him actually. He's a fabulous man, and he's quite a talent.
I'm old enough to remember him.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Huh? Okay, well, we're going to go silent for a little bit because he doesn't worry about his age. So how old are you?
I'll be 50 in July.
You'll be 50 in July.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you should get rid of the beard because
I can't. My wife and kid won't let me.
they won't.
Nope. They want a man with a great big bushy beard,
Oh,
and this is the best I can do.
and that's yeah.
Yeah.
It's bushy. It's bushy-ish.
Yeah.
Whether there's ever such a word, bushy-ish. No, the reason I was going to say that because it's grey and it makes you look older. So, how old are your kids? 50,
I have one.
30.
I have one. She is 14, going on
Oh,
40.
she's 14.
Yes.
Oh, she's quite young.
She is, but there are days where she's very old soul.
She's an old soul.
Yeah,
Well, we are old
meaning cranky.
sometimes. We can't take that out, but sweetheart, you're not cranky. You're just a teenager. Okay. I have the backs of the younger generation, and I never want anything bad said about the younger generation because I love them. I think they're most amazing. I think the talent of the younger generation right now is amazing. What's the talent your 14-year-old has? What's her name?
Her name is Ari.
Ari.
Yeah,
Okay, Ari.
and her talent really is art and cooking.
Art and cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
So now we've got you on the show. What exactly are you doing at the moment? What would you like to bring out so you can let your audience out there know what you're up to and what you're doing, apart from being a host like I am?
aside from interviews and reviews, I actually did an interview last night. I'm doing a review.
did?
By doing one, I recorded one yesterday. I don't do them live because I'm a glutton for punishment and I do all my editing as well.
So he takes out the bad things. He doesn't go
No.
streaming live.
I keep it all in, but I said let's add a couple cameras. Let's add. What else can I add to make the
You
editing?
do this
even more-
after the fact?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why it doesn't go live.
Right.
Whereas we go live,
But
but my
all-
producer said, Ninon, I said, yeah, but we get these glitches where it goes off and comes on. She said, it doesn't matter, it's live. And I said, you know something? I don't mind because that's this day and age.
That's
and I love
it's
it.
authentic. Yeah.
It's authentic, yes.
Yeah.
Whatever I say goes out there.
I actually have done live streams as well, but
You didn't like them?
Well, they're 5 hours long, 7 hours long because it's a live music
Well, you're
event.
supposed to.
Yeah, so I'll start a live stream, but then I'm also going to make a review video
So
to kind
what
of
makes
condense
it
it down.
7 hours, 5 hours? So what do you do?
Over at Chiba Hut, that away. They had for 420. They had an all-day event and 7 hours of
Oh,
music.
so you recorded the all-day event?
Just-
well, that's
yeah,
a little
that's-
different. You know,
it is.
You
But-
can go live.
But
on
when
that,
I
huh?
live stream, it is some sort of showcase or some sort of big long music event. Because I feel if you're going to watch a live stream, give them like you. I like the fact that you're live streaming not just my segment.
Oh,
this is
no.
multiple.
You are special, Joshua. I mean, don't misunderstand, but you are special.
Oh, yes.
All right? Mr. What's his
That's
name,
what the
Joshua?
teacher said.
Courtright. So,
Yes.
You're a teacher?
No. I said that's what the teacher said.
Oh,
I'm
that's
special.
what the teacher said. Why did the teacher suddenly come into the show?
No.
Okay. So you seem to be doing a lot of things. What is your main thing that you like to concentrate on that you'd like your audience out there to know about on my show? Vegas Live with Ninon.
Right.
That's what.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on. I
Oh,
do appreciate it.
absolutely.
I'm actually honored. And what I'm focusing on right now, aside from interviewing and doing reviews, is hopefully in the next couple months I will be having a showcase of about 5 Room 6 alumni, as I call them. And as over the years, I've been promising that, hey, I'm going to put on my own show, 5 or 6 at a time, of former guests, where they get to come and actually, plug in and be loud and put on their actual show, play to fans that they play to music fans that they wouldn't normally get exposed to.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a very varied, mixed, lineup, and I'll pay them to be on a show.
They're going to get paid.
Right.
Awesome. Don't spoil Don't spoil our guests now. You start paying. They're all going to be paid.
But when you do a showcase as a musician, a lot of times it's for exposure.
Now, what is this going to do for you, do you think? Is this going to give you another avenue of something you do, or let people know what you do, or what?
Well, the point of this is really a thank you from me to the musicians who've been on the show, because without them, the channel wouldn't be where it is as it is. And also a thank you to their fans and just fans of the channel to say, hey, here's a free show for you to come see. I'm going to pay the musicians so that there's no cover. They can also have their merch put out. I'm going to have some one-off merch that is designed by a former guest named Scotty Dub, who, like that, you can only buy that shirt at the show.
Okay.
And so that's hopefully going to help me, recoup a little bit of the cost, as well as any sponsors.
Yeah.
But really what I want to do is just give people a chance, when they come and perform at my show in Room 6, it's a stripped down, fairly acoustic affair, because it's just a small room in a house. They can't, if a metal band comes on or a punk band comes on, they can't be who they are on stage in Room 6, because they would blow out all my microphones. Because small room in a house, it's, no matter how...
So have you ever thought to expand yourself and to make yourself bigger out there, which is why you are doing this, is to make yourself bigger and for people to know what you do. Wouldn't it be better to be in a studio, or to enlarge, or make 2 of your rooms in your home one? I mean, wouldn't that benefit?
The fun part is I share the house with 4 other people. We have a nice situation. My in-laws own the house and they pay the mortgage, and we pay all the bills, which allows us to have a house with 6 rooms. And they own the house. I can't just be, taking over the entire house. So,
aren't you the man of the house?
No. My father-in-law owns the house.
This gets even more complicated.
I've been married for 20 years. I haven't been the man of the house for a long time.
You haven't?
No. My family is actually very supportive, and I'm very happy and lucky that they let me. That they support me in doing this. But
do you make a living out of this? We're getting very into depth.
Not yet. This is the plan.
This is getting very complicated because I can see why you obey what the daughter wants and the wife wants, and now the father-in-law.
But see, I get what I want out of it too.
So it's a two-way street. I want to give my congratulations out there to the wife and the daughter and the father-in-law.
And the
for
mother-in-law.
helping. And what?
And the mother-in-law.
And the mother-in-law. Oh, I forgot the mother-in-law. Don't ever forget a mother-in-law. The mother-in-law is the greatest person in the entire world. Remember that. I didn't have one. I was married 29 years, but I had my own home, my own everything. It was all ours.
Right.
So, which would get cool. But I want to congratulate them out there for helping you and supporting you, and I think that really is cool. So definitely keep the beard if that's what they want.
What they get out of it is the kitchen stays clean all the time.
Well, it has to be because people come into the kitchen.
It's on camera, yeah.
It's on camera.
If it's on camera, it's got to be clean.
Have you thought of doing a cooking show? I mean, it might be worthwhile to do a cooking show.
Actually, my daughter briefly and I started recording some episodes where she was cooking, and unfortunately, school and things, life happens, and it just became too much trouble. It was like, no, we need dinner. We don't need setting up everything.
Just cook your dinner. Just film your dinner you're going to cook for that night and be real.
Like I said, she's 14. She's changed her mind. Teenagers. So.
Okay, how can anybody reach you with all this great Room 6 and everything else and what have you? What did you want? Did you want to ask me a question?
Oh.
Yes. Since he reviews shows, can he review Vegas Live with Ninon right now?
Right
Give
now.
me a review on. Oh,
Okay,
give me-
I've watched a couple.
All right,
a
give a
couple
review
little,
on-
little live streams just to see what I was getting into, and of course I've been watching from the wings here. Okay,
I'm ready. It's going live. Don't forget.
I'm formulating. I'm formulating.
You're
I'm within
formulating.
striking distance, so I'm
No,
trying
be
to.
careful. And I am a woman.
Vegas Live with Ninon, filmed at Mariposa Cochina and Cocktails, is a show that seeks to promote and bring and highlight Vegas entertainment and the people that make it.
That's pretty cool. It's a bit short, but that's okay.
Well, I don't know how much time we got.
We've got. Well, don't worry about time.
Okay,
Never worry about time. Time
All right.
is of the essence.
time is of the essence. All
Time
right.
is of the essence.
Um,
So you approve of our show, and actually you did get it right, because that's what we do. We promote, actually Vegas Live with Ninon promotes the entertainers, but also real estate, and we've had a few politicians on that have kind of neither
I was
side.
going to say you've had the mayor.
Yeah, we didn't have the mayor on.
I thought you had the mayor.
No, I didn't have the
Not
mayor
Oscar,
yet.
but his wife.
No, didn't have her on yet.
I thought I saw that.
No,
So-
I haven't seen her on yet. She's promising to come on, but I'm still waiting. I happen to love the woman. She's a wonderful mayor, and she's really cool.
Yep.
But I want to thank everybody for watching Vegas Live with Ninon. This has been really a very different show, a show on a show, which is really cool. I love that. Joshua, you're amazing. Keep up the good work, and do whatever you need to do out there. Don't be afraid of extending and going a little further than what you think.
It's constantly.
Don't give yourself
I'm
limits.
constantly looking for.
Yeah, don't put yourself as a limit as being small. Always think big. If you think small, you'll be small. If you think big, hello, you'll be big.
Yep.
We'll be right back with our next guest. You take care.